Hey there, welcome back to edAmplify, your go-to channel for all things growth, learning, and taking your professional skills to new heights. Today's session is a special treat because we are delving into the fascinating realm of talent management. Now, if you've been on this channel before, you know we're all about turning every day into a learning experience. And if you're new, well, first things first, hit that subscribe button to join our community of curious minds. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up. Alright, let's get down to business. We've got an online program lined up that's a game changer. Key considerations in talent management, navigating the path to success. Whether you are a seasoned pro looking to fine-tune your leadership chops or a newbie eager to soak in some knowledge, you're in the right place. I promise you, by the end of this, you'll be armed with insights you can apply straight away. And, of course, I've got some tips and tricks up my sleeve that might just be the secret sauce you've been looking for. If you find them valuable, a thumbs up is all we ask. It keeps us motivated to bring you more. So, grab a seat, get comfortable, and let's dive into this adventure together. It's not just about talent management, it's about mastering the art of it. Ready? Let's roll. Welcome to our little rendezvous where we are diving into the fascinating world of talent management. Consider this not just a session but a friendly discussion about the key things you need to know when it comes to handling the A-team in your organization. So, what's on the agenda? Well, we're unpacking some strategies and dropping knowledge bombs on the best practices that make talent management not just a task but an art form. It's like finding the perfect ingredients for a recipe, in this case, the recipe for a thriving and dynamic workplace. Imagine this as a treasure hunt, but instead of gold, we're after the best ways to nurture and make the most of the talents within your team. From untapping hidden potentials to polishing the shining stars, we're covering it all. Get ready for a bit of exploration into the strategies that make talent management not just effective but downright impressive. It's not just about managing, it's about crafting an environment where talent not only survives but thrives. So, grab a metaphorical seat, maybe a cup of coffee, and let's embark on this journey together. The world of talent management is about to unfold, and you're in for a treat. Defining talent management. Alright, let's break down this talent management. Imagine it as the ultimate backstage pass to the world of employees, acquiring, developing, and holding on to the real gems of your team. It's not just about hiring warm bodies, it's about finding and nurturing the superstars that will take your organization to the next level. So, first up, we're like talent scouts searching for the right players for our team. We want the ones with the skills, the passion, and the potential to shine. Once we've got them on board, it's not a set it and forget it deal. No, it's a bit like planting seeds and then making sure they grow into mighty oaks. But here's the real magic trick, aligning personal dreams with the grand vision of the organization. It's not just about getting the job done, it's about everyone in the team feeling like they're climbing the same mountain, aiming for the same summit. That alignment, that's the secret sauce that turns a group of individuals into a powerhouse team. And why do we bother with all this? Because it's not just touchy-feely stuff. It's about driving success. It's about making sure that everyone's rowing in the same direction so that the whole ship moves faster and further. So, talent management isn't just an HR buzzword. It's the backstage choreography that makes the front stage performance truly spectacular. It's about people, goals, and a bit of organizational magic. Talent identification. Alright, imagine you're the captain of a talent ship, and you want to make sure you've got the best crew on board to sail through the stormy seas of the business world. Identifying high-potential individuals is like assembling your dream team, and it's a game changer for talent management. Now, think of it as your treasure hunt strategy. You've got this map, and it's not a regular one. It's a mix of performance data, assessments, and good old feedback. These are your tools to dig up those hidden gems, the future leaders within your team. Performance data is like your compass, guiding you through the vast ocean of information. Assessments are like X-ray vision goggles, helping you see the potential that might be hidden beneath the surface. And feedback? Well, that's like having a team of scouts telling you where the real talents are. So, you're not just picking names out of a hat, you're curating a league of extraordinary individuals. It's not just about the now, it's about foreseeing who's going to shine in the future. Imagine it as creating a lineup of superheroes who will help your organization conquer challenges and emerge victorious. In a nutshell, identifying high potential individuals isn't just a task, it's a strategic journey using your talent GPS. Succession planning. Picture succession planning as orchestrating a fantastic symphony, where each note is a key player in the grand performance of organizational success. Now, effective talent management is like having a rock-solid game plan for your dream team. It's not just about finding the star players, it's about making sure there's a seamless transition of leadership, like passing the baton in a relay race without missing a beat. So, in this musical analogy, succession planning is your sheet music. It involves spotting the future soloists, nurturing their skills, and giving them the chance to shine. It's not just about saying, "You're up next," but about providing a training ground where they can fine-tune their talents and step confidently into the spotlight when the time comes. Think of it as a mentorship jam session. The seasoned maestros, that is the current leaders, guiding the rising stars, sharing tricks of the trade, and ensuring the rhythm of success keeps flowing. It's not a one-time event, it's an ongoing collaboration where skills are honed, lessons are learned, and everyone's talents harmonize for the benefit of the whole orchestra. So, effective talent management? It's like conducting a symphony of skills, ensuring that the melody of leadership carries on smoothly, note after note, as the organization's success story continues to play out. Employee engagement. Imagine your workplace as a buzzing hive of productivity and enthusiasm. What's the secret sauce? Engaged employees. They're like the backbone of a thriving work environment, bringing their A game, and here's the cool part, they're not just putting in the hours, they're doing it with a smile. Now, how do you get this magical engagement going? It's like planting seeds in a garden. First up, there's this thing called open communication. It's not just about emails and memos, it's about real, two-way dialogue. Think of it like a lively conversation where ideas flow, questions are encouraged, and everyone's voice matters. It's like the difference between a monologue and a jam session, way more fun and definitely more productive. Next on the list is the recognition game. It's like giving a high five to someone who aced a project. Ever noticed how a simple, "good job," can make your day? That's the power of recognition. It's about appreciating the hard work, the creativity, and the dedication that your team brings to the table. It's not just a pat on the back, it's fuel for the fire of motivation. And let's not forget the secret ingredient, meaningful work. It's like having a job that doesn't feel like a job. When your tasks align with your skills and passions, work becomes a fulfilling journey, not just a paycheck. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels their contribution is valuable, like pieces fitting perfectly into a puzzle. So, here's the magic formula: open communication, a sprinkle of recognition, and a hefty dose of meaningful work. Stir it all together, and you've got a recipe for engaged, productive, and loyal employees. Performance management. Imagine you're not just implementing a performance management system, you're crafting a roadmap for success within your team. So, here's the deal. Think of this system as your team's personal GPS for greatness. First things first, we're setting clear goals. It's not about vague destinations, it's about plotting a course that everyone understands. Like setting sail with a clear map, everyone knows where we're headed. But hey, it's not just about the big goals, it's the little wins along the way that make the journey exciting. That's where regular feedback kicks in. It's not a once-a-year report card, it's more like a constant chat, a friendly guide saying, "Hey, you're on the right track," or "Let's tweak this a bit." It's the real-time navigation that keeps us from veering off course. And when someone on the team does something awesome, it's time for a celebration. Recognition is like the fuel that keeps this whole performance engine running. It's not just about saying, "Good job," it's about shouting it from the rooftops, acknowledging the hard work, and inspiring everyone to keep pushing. Now, why are we doing all this? It's not just a checklist, it's the secret sauce for continuous improvement. It's not a one-and-done deal, it's an ongoing process of getting better, reaching higher, and achieving more together. So, in a nutshell, it's not just a performance management system, it's your team's guide to success, with clear goals, constant feedback, and a whole lot of recognition. Get ready to see your team not just perform, but shine. Learning and development. Imagine your workplace as a bustling garden, and your employees as the vibrant flowers within it. Now, what do flowers need to bloom and thrive? Well, just like flowers need water and sunlight, employees need a sprinkle of training and development to reach their full potential. Investing in training and development programs is like giving your workforce a nourishing boost. It's not just about acquiring new skills, it's about cultivating a whole culture of learning and growth. It's like planting seeds of knowledge that, when nurtured, blossom into expertise and innovation. Think of it as the secret sauce to a workplace that doesn't just function but flourishes. When you create an environment where learning is encouraged and supported, you are essentially saying, hey, we're not just here to do a job, we're here to evolve and improve together. So, it's not just about sending employees to a training session and ticking a box. It's about sowing the seeds of curiosity, watching them sprout into new capabilities, and witnessing your workplace transform into a dynamic garden of continuous learning. Invest in your employees, and you are investing in a culture where growth isn't just a buzzword, it's a way of life. Diversity and inclusion. Let's talk about something really cool: embracing diversity and inclusion. It's not just a buzzword, it's like adding a splash of vibrant colors to a canvas. Why? Because it's about bringing together a bunch of unique perspectives and talents, creating this incredible mix that's like a recipe for innovation and creativity. Imagine a team that's not a clone army but a diverse crew with different backgrounds, experiences, and ideas. It's like having a buffet of insights at your disposal. When you embrace diversity, you're not just checking a box, you're unlocking this treasure trove of fresh thoughts and approaches. And here's the magic part: it doesn't just make the workplace feel warm and fuzzy, though that's a great bonus, it actually sparks innovation. It's like having a brainstorming session where everyone's bringing something different to the table, and suddenly, you've got this symphony of creativity. So, think of diversity and inclusion not just as a corporate policy but as a mindset. It's about saying, hey, let's bring all these different voices into the mix because that's where the magic happens. It's not just good for the organization, it's good for the soul of the workplace. So, let's embrace the kaleidoscope of perspectives and talents, because that's where the real innovation party is at. Talent retention strategies. Imagine you're the captain of a talent retention spaceship, and you've got a trio of powerful engines: competitive compensation, career development opportunities, and a positive work environment. These aren't just buttons to press, they're your secret sauce for keeping the best crew members aboard. First off, there's the competitive compensation booster. It's like offering the best fuel to your spaceship. When your team feels they're getting what they're worth, they're more likely to stick around for the cosmic journey. It's not just about the paycheck, it's about showing them that you recognize and value their stellar contributions. Then, there's the career development opportunity turbocharger. Think of it as the warp speed button for employee growth. When your crew sees a clear path to leveling up their skills and climbing the ranks, they're not just employees, they're space explorers on a personal and professional mission. Last but not least, the positive work environment. Consider it the gravity that keeps everything in balance. A workplace where people feel valued, heard, and appreciated is a workplace where they want to stay. It's the magnetic force that prevents your talented astronauts from floating away into the vastness of other opportunities. Why all this effort? Because when you keep your top talent on board, you're not just preventing a talent black hole, you are ensuring your spaceship, or organization, not only survives but thrives in the vast universe of competition. So, think of these strategies not just as levers to pull but as the warp drive, fuel, and gravitational force that'll keep your talent spaceship cruising towards success. Ready for liftoff? Engage. Measuring success. Alright, imagine this: you've got this powerhouse team, and you want to make sure they're not just good but exceptional. How do you do that? Well, it's like having a dashboard for your talent. Enter key performance indicators, or KPIs. Think of KPIs as your secret agents, silently working in the background, observing, and reporting on how well your talent management initiatives are doing. Are they boosting productivity, enhancing skills, maybe even fostering a happier work environment? These are the kind of insights KPIs bring to the table. Now, why does this matter? It's not just about having a fancy report, it's about getting the lowdown on what's working and what needs a little tweak. It's the compass that guides you toward continuous improvement. So, imagine your talent management strategy as a dynamic game. You set your KPIs as the scorekeepers, telling you where you are scoring big and where you need a strategy switch. It's not just a one-time check, it's a continuous loop of learning and refining. In a nutshell, using KPIs in talent management isn't just about metrics, it's about understanding, adapting, and evolving. It's the secret sauce for keeping your team at the top of their game. So, let those KPIs be your backstage pass to a talent management strategy that's not just effective but always getting better. Challenges in talent management. Imagine, you are the captain of your talent ship, sailing through the seas of business success. Now, to navigate smoothly, you've got to face some challenges head-on. First off, there's this tricky thing called skills gaps. It's like trying to build a house with missing bricks. Then, there's the leadership journey. Imagine it as leveling up in a video game. You want your leaders to be like those skilled players who can tackle any boss battle. That's where leadership development comes in. Oh, and let's not forget the wild jungle of recruitment competition. It's a bit like trying to catch the rarest Pokemon in a crowded field. Why bother with all this, you ask? Well, my friend, overcoming these hurdles isn't just a side quest, it's the main storyline for sustained success. It's the difference between a one-hit wonder and a chart-topping career. As we come to an end of the session, think of talent management as the secret sauce that makes an organization not just function but thrive. It's like the powerhouse behind the scenes, making sure everyone's skills are recognized, nurtured, and put to their best use. In a nutshell, it's the key to unlocking the door to organizational success. Now, think of the strategies we've been chatting about as the magic spells in a wizard's book. When organizations wave their metaphorical wands and put these strategies into action, they're not just managing talent, they're cultivating a garden of innovation and setting the stage for growth that's not just a sprint but a marathon. So, it's not just about having talented individuals on board. It's about orchestrating a symphony where each note contributes to the success melody. These strategies aren't dusty theories, they're the practical steps that turn potential into performance. In the grand scheme of things, effective talent management is the compass that points organizations towards sustainability and growth. It's not a one-time thing, it's a dynamic process, an ongoing journey of nurturing, refining, and celebrating the diverse talents within an organization. So, as we conclude, think of talent management not as a checkbox but as a compass guiding your organization towards a future where innovation thrives, talent blossoms, and success becomes a natural rhythm. Ready to embark on this talent-boosting adventure? Let's make it happen. Enjoyed our video lesson? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends and stay tuned for more exciting updates. Additionally, embark on a journey of self-improvement with our cutting-edge communication and interpersonal skill programs. Visit www.edamplify.com/membership and unlock the key to business skills for success. Thank you.